Complex. Complex. Complex.
Hearing all this, that, and this, and that. Tell the truth, nigga. Whack. Your top 10 is anonymous. Your top 10 is anonymous.
Complex.
Your top 10 is anonymous.
All right, what's poppin', Pimpalicious? This is your boy AJ Dubs here to motivate, inspire, and dedicate my service to helping you create your legacy through great stories of wisdom. I tell these stories to those who want to be wise, because wise men learn from others' mistakes or learns from other people's triumphs. Today's story, the number 14. All right. So once there was a barber who had just started her business, cutting hair. And there was a guy who walked in, which was me, that is. I walked in and I, ended up getting a haircut by this young lady. And she was talking to me about how she was starting out her business. And, just hearing and helping people was something she loved to do. But she was losing clients here and there for some reason, and she couldn't understand why she couldn't keep them or be able to get a certain amount of customers to come in so she can have her business thriving in the right direction. So me being empathetic, I told her, I said, look, what is it that you really want when it comes to your business? And she says that I'd like to have at least 14 clients a week because that'll bring in a certain amount of money, every week. And I told her, I said, the mind could do a really great thing if you really just focus on that sort of thing. Just focus on that. And she said she had no idea how she was going to do that. So I said to her, okay, number one, preparation. You've got to prepare your mind for what you want. Number one, what is the vision in your head? What do you see yourself doing? She says to me, yes, I could see myself having 14 clients a week and then increasing from there. I said, okay, we got to affirm it and we got to do the work. This is what we got to do. Like I said, preparation, number one. Okay, this is how we're going to prepare ourselves. This is what we're going to do. Here's the steps. Preparation. Number one, you're going to write it down. The number 14. Write it down. Make it clear that's what you want, period. Whether it's long-term or short-term, make it clear. Now, you have got to make some affirmations to go with it. Imagine your schedule book that has 14 names in it. And I want you to imagine the number 14 in your head. And I want you to tell yourself, I would like to have 14 clients a week. And just say it to yourself at least 3 to 4 times a day. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once before you go to bed. Or you can say, I will, because words have power. So you can say, I will have 14 clients once a week. Now, persistence, you have to do this every day. Sometimes put it in the work for the affirmations is a lot harder than the work you actually have to do. Preparing your mind is usually the first step. So persistence, that second step. Gotta stay at it. Even though the results didn't come the way you wanted to, it's gonna come at an appointed time. Not at the time that you wanted to. You can set a date. But the great part about it is that what you got to pay attention to is that there's going to be little tweaks to it, but it will come the way you want it to come. Now, third step, progress. So I come back about a week and a half later and to get another haircut. And I ask her, I say, hey, how is your affirmations going? And she said that, man, what you told me was so amazing. I started thinking about the number 14 every day all the way until now. And I want to tell you what happened with me. And I said, okay, hey, go ahead and spill it. Let's hear it. She says, I ended up getting 14 clients booked in less than a week. 12 of them only came in, but I did get the 14. So I told her to see what I'm talking about. If you just take every ounce of your focus and put it on what you want and be patient, know that it is going to come because you already had it set in your mind that you already had it already. The funny thing about it is that it's going to come with little tweaks, but it will come. And the tweak was this. Like I said, she ended up getting 14 clients booked, but only 12 came in. Okay, so now, if that worked, what could happen if we go for 30? Yeah, 30 might actually get booked, but you might only have 29 come in. But knowing that you put that in your mind, you made it clear. You focus on it every day. You told your affirmations to yourself every day, made it second nature. And then the progress came little by little. Now, if it works like this, you should be asking yourself, how far can this really go? Think about that. How far could this really go if you could start with something so little? That's why I say where gratitude comes in. Be grateful that you actually made this small thing happen. If you can make this small thing happen, that means that you can make anything big happen in your life. Preparation, persistence, and progress. Those 3 steps, I guarantee you, anybody you find or talk to or hear from has went through every single one of those steps. Now, email me if you have any struggles, anything you need help with, can't find the first step. I'm here to help, definitely. So please email me at ORIGINZ, xlegacies@gmail.com. That is ORIGINZ with the Z, xlegacies with the IEZ @gmail.com. I'd like to read your stories, anything you're going through. That way I can go ahead and try to bring those steps to you and get your legacy going forward. All right, until then, keep it pimpin', I'll see you on the next one.
Another million buried, that's thanks to my accountants. Hello world, I would like you to meet our worst nightmare on any Black Wall Street. I mastered the paper trail.